Thank you for using the self-service checkout. Will you be using your own bags today?
Yep.
Great. Place them on the bagging scale.
Okay.
What on earth is this on the bagging scale?
My bags?
No, I'm going to need to summon a member of staff to verify this.
Good afternoon, sir. What seems to be the problem?
Sorry.
I bought your own bags, I see. Something wrong with our bags, is there?
Oh, no, it's just because it's better for the environment.
Please scan your first item, sir.
Peanuts. Nuts. They're not here.
I'm sure they are if you look in the correct section, sir.
Peanuts are nuts.
They're legumes, you cretin!
Is that everything, sir?
Yes, finish and pay, please.
Please select a payment method. Cash, card.
Card.
Wait until I've finished, please.
Card.
Coupons, gift card, contactless payment with your contacts still in, PayPal, PayPal.
Who's Paul?
Pay your last respects to Paul.
He's died.
Bitcoin, Batcoin, that coin. Direct debit.
Just card, please.
Checkbook,
Card.
Polish novel.
Card. Oh.
20B bag added.
No, I didn't mean to add that.
Well, I'm afraid you've already been charged for it. Please take your bag and place it in the bagging area.
They're stuck together.
Please place your bag in the
I've already
bagging
packed
area.
my bags. Anyway, why do you offer new bags at this point? What am I supposed to do with it?
Simply place your bag in the bag.
What?
In your bag, there. Your bag of bags.
My bag
Simply place your bag in the bag of bags. Bag it. Bag your bag in your bag of bags. Simply bag your bag in your bag of bags. To continue, bag your bag in the bagging area.
Excuse me, sir. Is everything alright over here?
Yes, just this machine.
Yes, it's just telling you to bag your bag in the bagging zone.
If you could bag the bag in your bag of bags.
Come on, mate. Bag your bag. Bag it in the bag.
Please bag your bag, sir. To continue, sir, please bag your bag in the bag
On the
of
bagging
bags.
scales.
In the bagging area.
Oh, bag
To
that
continue,
bag,
simply
mate.
place your bag in the bag. How did you find your checkout experience today? Serene, wearisome, pathetic, delightful, mind-blowing.
Fine, it was fine.
Would you like a receipt?
Okay.
Unexpected item in bagging area.
Oi, oi, here he is. Today, we're going to be learning a very simple recipe. If you get it right, it can be as impressive as my tats. We're talking omelettes. Yeah, let's kick it. Now, first thing you're going to need is an egg. Now, the beauty of this recipe is you can use as many eggs as you like. 1 egg, 2 eggs, 3 eggs, 3 eggs if you like. 4 maybe, 5 eggs. Can you think of 5 eggs? 5 eggs. How many do you 6, mate? 6. Oh, 7. 7 eggs. 7 eggs. 7 eggs. Just picture that many eggs. You'd be crazy with that many eggs in an omelette. Well, no, it can be done though. It can be done if you're feeling peckish. Grab yourself an antique tankard, place that under the sun. Pick up your eggs and using the beak of a chaffinch, break your shells open. Next, you want to beat the eggs. And this is where it's important that you've got the right sort. You don't want the type of eggs that are going to go right into the fuzz once you show them the back of your hand. Give that a good old beat. Yes, yeah. Here we go. Yes. Frying pan. Chuck some oil in. You want about the amount of oil it would take to drown a fruit fly or ruin a trifle. Whack the heater. You want it at the temperature where it leaves permanent burn marks on your hands. Yep, that's good. Now get your eggs in before they realise what's going on. Do what you want now. Chuck some pepper in, spit in it, bit of hummus, I don't care. Slide it around a bit, lovely. Yes, lovely. Lovely. Well, that's lovely. There we go, that's looking good now. Now, you see that colour? That is the exact same colour as my van. And that's all you want, really. You want it to be the same colour as your van. If you haven't got a van, you really shouldn't be allowed near eggs. And there you have it, a simple omelette, made right, ready to eat. Slow that down in 1. And crack on with your day. What?
Whenever I'm filming a scene, I always like to do one version where I play everything in an incredibly sexy way. I'm sorry, but I just personally think that's usually my best performance. That's my hot take. My hot take. Do you see? Like the... Oh!
I downloaded a fun new app. An augmented reality game. When I looked through the camera on my phone, I could see that the world was full of magical creatures, and I could enslave them all. There was Chingley, the yellow otter, Cransworth, the posh crouton, Glim Glim Wackle, the rat with Hitler's face. All these creatures were called Pokeable Parasites. The aim of the game was to knock them out and kidnap them. You could pummel their heads with your fists or a shovel, or run them over with a van. You could slip drugs into their drinks. And once they lose consciousness, you can add them to your collection. My best Pokeable parasite is a sarcastic moth with PTSD. He's called Frizzlius. In the real world, I walk alone, surrounded by my own thoughts of loneliness and sorrow and regret. But when I hold my phone in front of me, suddenly I am joined by Frizzlius. I am alone no more. I throw him a virtual stick and he flies after it. He rarely retrieves it because, as a moth, he is blind. Usually goes in the totally wrong direction. Takes hours. But he enjoys the challenge. I wondered if blind people in our world would also enjoy that game, but the one whose stick I threw for him certainly didn't. I feed Frizzlius every day, virtual cakes and berries and twiglets, every single day, no exception. And he has grown excessively because of this. He is the fattest moth I have ever seen, and his appetite has grown too. I logged in yesterday to discover that he has eaten all the Pokeable parasites in the game. He is the only one left, and he is still hungry. When I unlock my phone, he is there on the home screen. How did he get out of the game? He has eaten all of my other apps, and he is still hungry. I hear sarcastic flapping, deadpan wings. I think he's getting into the Wi-Fi, uploading himself to the internet, and he will eat it all. He will devour Google and snack upon Amazon. He will never stop. Frizzlius, the fat, sarcastic moth with PTSD, will consume our digital world. And perhaps then, we will at last find peace.
Hello, just to let you know there's going to be a joke coming up now that I'm going to tell you, so I'm going to cut to that, yeah, just get ready to receive that. It's a pun. Get ready for the pun. I gave my nephew a new cap the other day that's got a totally unique design, nothing like any of his other caps, and he put it on and he said, "Now this hits different." I said, "It's pronounced hat." There you go. There you go, that's it. Just a little pun. Not true, none of that was true. I do have a nephew, I've got two nephews actually, but I didn't give them a cap. None of that, it's all just made up for the premise of the joke. So I hope you enjoyed it. I've got 3 more jokes I'm going to do throughout, just in the future, but that's it for now. Alright, cheers.
Teaching at the moment.
Oh, really?
Yourself back from Geneva, right?
Yes, yeah, you heard about that.
Yeah, I saw the photos online, it looked amazing.
It was great, you know.
Yeah.
Wow, Alf, you really cleaned your plate.
Yes, I did. With this. A Soggy Chip.
Oh, what?
A Soggy Chip. It's super absorbent and tough on stains.
Well, it's left your plate sparkling.
It sure has. A streak-free clean in just one wipe. So yeah, I've just started working with foster children, and they're amazing. They're an amazing bunch of kids, they really are. But quite a few of them have suffered pretty serious trauma.
So tell me, how does it work?
This chip has been soaked in vinegar. Moisture acts as a natural lubricant, while the acidic properties break down harmful protein.
With that sort of built-in tech, it must come at quite a high price.
Not at all. It's available for only $17.99 if you buy today.
Sorry, are you trying to get us to buy the chip? Why would we?
Yes, why would we buy this revolutionary product when we could simply use a sponge or traditional dishcloth?
I'm glad you asked, Matt.
I didn't.
Dishcloths just push and scatter debris, and sponges harbour mildew and harmful bacteria that could make you sick. Whereas this soggy chip lifts and traps 100% of dirt and viruses.
Yeah, I'm really sorry guys, we're actually in the middle of quite a serious concept.
Well, it sure put that peppercorn sauce to shame, but how does it fare with more stubborn spillages?
It works on all kinds of mess. Pureed chicken, pureed beef stroganoff, pureed tapas. My tears from when I think about my ex-wife. Urine. Wipe clean any surface, anywhere.
What is going on here? Have you organised this entire dinner party just to sell us that chip? This is crazy. We're never
And that's not all. It's also great for cleaning delicate things like glasses or screens.
What are you doing, man? You're getting grease all over my phone.
Wow, this really is a cleaning product the likes of which we've never seen before.
It does it all. The Soggy Chip, for all your cleaning needs.
Alright, fine. I'll buy it. What is it, like $17.99?
Sold!
Well done.
Oh, not again. Sorry, I've eaten it. The deal's off.
A guy hit me with his shoe, then took the cushioning out and threw that at me, just to add insult to injury. Hey? Oh!
Eggs, eggs, eggs. Join in. Eggs, eggs, eggs. That's what we want for omelettes.
Do not cry, Brim. Our village may have been destroyed in the war, but our love of life will never be destroyed.
We have lost everything and everyone. We are doomed to die like sad sacks without a figure to guide us.
Perhaps I can help.
A stranger. We must not talk to him.
It's okay to talk to strangers if they have kind eyes and pleasant smiles.
He does have kind eyes and a pleasant smile.
I sure do. Come on over, children.
Who are you, sir?
You can call me Uncle Charleston.
I am Dolores, and these are my brothers, Brim and Handley.
Why do you cry, little one?
We are lost and alone, sir. Our parents were caught up in the airstrikes.
Oh dear, that must be very annoying. There have been many rail strikes in my area, so I understand your frustration.
An airstrike is very different to a rail strike, sir.
Yes, much more inconvenient, I'm sure. Rebooking flights is a real nuisance.
Our village was destroyed by missiles. We do not know our parents' fate.
Anyway, I think we're getting sidetracked.
Are our parents dead?
Don't ask me, Brim. You will probably find out once the authorities have searched the wreckages. But back to the point. You are in need of guidance. Well, let me tell you about a man who guides all lost souls back to certainty.
What man do you speak of, sir?
Call me Uncle Charleston. Now, gather round. Let me tell you the parable of the phone charger. There once was a dirty liar, a despicable man, destined to be sent to hell where he will have his flesh stripped away by wolves for all eternity. One morning, he heard a knock at his door. It was local councillor for Barnsley, Martin Selby. Martin Selby told the man all about his policies for the upcoming election and handed him a well-designed leaflet with further details. He asked the lowly man if he could count on his vote, and the lowly man said yes. When election day came, however, the terrible lowlife did not vote, and local councillor Martin Selby did not win. Many days later, the awful layabout noticed that his phone was running low on battery. However, because he had no damn self-respect and was always so hand-fisted and clack-handed when plugging his charger in, the charging slot was wearing out. No matter how hard he tried, the charger would not stay in. But then, he heard a voice. "Turn your charger the other way up." The heathen looked outside and saw a figure, his features obscured by sunlight. "Turn your charger over, and it shall stay in." The scumbag shrugged, but tried the stranger's advice. He turned over his charger and reinserted it into the slot, and, will you believe me, instantly the phone began to charge. The lout beamed and looked back out of his window towards the stranger. "It's working! Thank you!" he cried out. "But who are you?" The stranger took a step forwards, and at once the loser realized who he was. It was none other than local councillor for Barnsley, Martin Tsybe.
But please, Uncle Charleston, what does this story have to do with our plight? We have no mobile phones.
Oh, handily, you massive dunce. You have much to learn about parables. It is the moral of the story that matters, and the moral of this story is a simple one. Vote for local councillor Martin Tsybe in your upcoming elections. Martin Tsybe, always on the side of the orphans.
Are we orphans?
We don't know yet. Probably. That's a double kick, Larry. He's swooping in. Goal in one. Football terms we're all only too familiar with. But when exactly did football begin? According to Stone Age cave paintings, football was not played by cavemen. The only sports played by cavemen were badminton and women's lacrosse. There is recorded evidence of a football match taking place during the 1966 FIFA World Cup, so we know it was invented before then. But pinpointing its exact origin is nearly impossible, because there's simply no way of knowing about things that happened in the past. In 1473, two priests were seen kicking a ball of compacted cow dung into the face of a 5-year-old peasant boy. Was this an early version of football? We'll never know, because that very day Britain was hit with a plague which killed the peasant boy, and both priests were told off by their bishop, so the game stopped there. In the late 17th century, a football pitch the exact size and shape of Wembley Stadium was constructed in Wembley, but no one really knew what to do with it, so it was soon overrun with rats and demolished. The very first football was made of copper and was much longer than the footballs we know today. It is more of a pipe than a ball, and the aim of the game was to roll it gently down your auntie's garden path. Whoever's auntie had collated the most copper pipes by Easter Sunday was deemed the winner of that season. And now, here are the top 3 footballing moments from sporting history. At number 3, the unforgettable moment in 1977, when it all came down to the penalty shootout. Bobby Charleston was about to deliver his penalty kick when Arsene Wenger stepped in and did a throw-in from the penalty spot which won them the match. At number 6, during the Man U versus Bristol Temple Meads match, when Cristiano Ronaldo forgot his kit and had to play the match in his vest and pants. At number 4, the time Arsene Wenger did such a good throw-in that the game was called off, as it was clear nothing else would surpass that. At number 3, a fan favourite, often recalled over a fizzy beer down the old pub, mate. When Wayne Rooney headed the ball at the exact same moment that Frank Lampard was struck by a feeling of intense existential dread. Seeing these two things happen at the exact same time, spectators barely knew where to look. Football. At number 2, the surprising moment when Arsene Wenger took off his goalie gloves and went rogue and raw. Coming in at 7, the time nobody remembered to turn up for the match. At number 2, the shocking time that Arsene Wenger wenged his arse out. And that's the history of football. So, and what does the future of football hold? Well, if you ask me, it might be nice to think about sharing the pitch space a bit more with everyone, so it's not just hogged by footballers. You know, when you're not kicking the ball around, open it up to the community. You could have sunbathers, dog walkers, doggers even. Probably perfect for that with the stands, sort of spectator element. You know, it's a big field. You plant some beetroot or something, you know, around the edge. You bring some cows in and they'll keep the grass down. It could be an allotment actually, and that might be better use of the space. And you can still, when you want your match, you know, clear the people to the side and say, come on guys, you know, we want to kick this around again. Just share the love of the beautiful game and that nice field that you could better utilise.